Okay, so we're going to do my recreation of Super Mario Bros. 2. And you might be thinking we've already seen this before, because I once did, what I did is I recreated every single level from Super Mario Bros. 2, but it was in the style of Super Mario World. But after playing around with the game, I started making some levels in the original Super Mario Bros. Mode, and I realized that you could put a mushroom in there to turn it into Super Mario Bros. 2, which I didn't know at the time. So I went and changed all the levels from Super Mario World look to Super Mario the original. And also, not only does it sound like Super Mario Bros. 2, but it sounds and plays like it. So when jumping on a Koopa in the Super Mario Bros. 2 version, you can actually ride on top of the Koopas and the Goombas just like you would on the Shy Guys in Super Mario Bros. 2. And it also has both the above ground and underground music. So I put all these levels together. I also made a few changes to the levels too to make them work better. So this is World 1-1 from Super Mario Bros. 2, my recreation of it. So first it starts out with this music, but then you get this music and this type of gameplay where you can ride them. You can pick them up, but once you let go of the button, it throws them. This is something I didn't know about when I originally made Super Mario Bros. 2. Oh. See, that's the only problem. You get hit and it goes back to playing like the original Super Mario Brothers. Until you get a mushroom. So some of these levels I had to put like a lot of mushrooms in because you get hit quite a bit. You can take the shortcut too over here if you want. The jumping works too, but once you release the down button, it stops, so you have to press the jump button while he's crouched like that. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Birdo, but I got this guy. I just added that. I'm also working on some levels to create like Super Mario 1, Super Mario 3, Super Mario World, like so that's from each one. This is kind of like where you're riding Pidgeot on the magic carpet. Things. Like the health meter where you can have up to 4 of them. I wish they had that option. Yeah, that's something that changed from the last time where you could pick the bombs up. See, I also put the stars in hidden blocks, where you normally get them in the game, like when you get the 6th cherry. I haven't been getting around to doing many games lately. Next week I'm going to do what I did last year. I did the Super Bowl prediction. Last year it was the Eagles and who did they play? But anyway, I put the technical Super Bowl prediction of those 2 teams up there to see who would win. I'm going to do that again next week, so the 2 Super Bowl teams. I'm going to upload those and kind of see if Tecmo can predict the game right. I mean, the odds of it being exactly right are extremely slim as far as the score, but it might be completely wrong too, but either way it'll still be kind of fun. I noticed last year when I did it, got a lot of views. Supposed to be some enemies over here that I forgot to put in. But this would be where you get the potion and go through the warp pipe. Yeah, if you play Super Mario Bros. 2 enough, you can definitely see patterns. I thought this feature was cool to have the music and the gameplay in there that I didn't know about until recently, because in all the time I had this game, I never created original Super Mario Brothers levels. So it was always Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World. Yes, a little bit harder, this game, than the original, because there's a lot of differences. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole game this video. Might split it up. Kind of funny is that when you pick up these enemies and throw them, they bounce and break blocks just like the Koopas would in the original game, so it kind of plays like both Super Mario 1 and Super Mario 2. Whoa. Forgot that was there. Here's one of the biggest changes. See, originally I had the yellow blocks, but I found out that when you're doing Super Mario 2 version, you can dig for this just like you could in the sand. So this was like a huge change from my original remake. That was nasty. kind of wonder, since they had the ability to put the gameplay of Super Mario Brothers 2 in, you know, like the game engine is picking up enemies, why couldn't they just include those enemies, like a whole thing where you could make Super Mario Brothers 2 levels, like the look, and put all those enemies in there and everything? I realized that Super Mario Brothers 2, which originally was Doki Doki Panic, really didn't have that many different songs in it, tunes. It had the above ground tune, it had the underground tune, it had the tune where you're fighting Birdo, and it had the tune where you're fighting Mort. There is also the character selection screen that had its own little tune. But as far as like actual gameplay music, I didn't have that much like the other Mario games. Tune, and it had the underground tune, and it had lava, so it only had 3, but so you need the mushroom to be able to dig. That works. mushroom, but I don't really need one right now. Yeah, I've been like really busy lately, not having time to do videos. Been working all that overtime up to the end of 2023. 5. And now, in January of 2026, we were extremely slow. But I just went and bought a new car. I had to take care of a lot of stuff there. You know, like running to the insurance company, like just all the kind of stuff that takes in getting a new vehicle. And then I'm selling my truck too. Just waiting for the guy to put $100 down. Selling it for $1,000. He's planning to pay me soon. This one I had to kind of really improvise on. Yeah, I wasn't really able to put like the Mousers and triglides. Well, I guess, yeah, I did kind of try to attempt them in some cases, but I couldn't really make them like they were. The claw grip, or as the credits call them, claw glip. But it's kind of pointless. think I've really seen that before, but it was kind of funny. Super Mario World version, I had the dry bones that threw bones, so it was kind of like the Snippet shooting their little pellets. Oh, that's not going to make it. Now, in case you haven't seen my original video and you're wondering how I made the Super Mario 2 version so well, I actually got on a website called nesmaps.com. And it shows, like, I kind of use that to... Wait a minute, I want this one first. I use that to kind of, like, design how much space is between, like, everything. Okay, I'm gonna need another mushroom. See, that's why I had to do this. And if you run out of bombs, I made these blocks up here. You can break these blocks in the pipe and more bombs will come out. I really don't have much time on Sundays either to do video games because I do my 2 loads of laundry. Gotta do my grocery shopping. Gotta take the trash out, and I want to get back to my girlfriend's house. I go to bed again early on Sunday nights for work Monday. Unless I start doing my grocery shopping on Saturdays. That was gross. And the store I usually go grocery shopping at, it's like a 20-minute drive from my house. I mean, I could go to one that's closer, but I also want to stop at Sam's Club, which is another one that's 20-minute drive. This one, there's two different ways to go on this level. When I recreated it, I made sure I put both of those in. But I'm going the way that I normally go. I'm going to put this in here. I don't think... So here's the door where you can go through this way too. I guess I should have mentioned. Where's that mushroom at? I should have mentioned at the beginning of the video that if you haven't watched my full playthrough of Super Mario Bros. 2, it might be more interesting to watch that first, then watch this. You are so disgusting. This one was like a lot harder. These things are supposed to be like sparks, don't walk around these blocks. They just stay on top of them. Almost expect to see a heart floating up there. See, the music changes to this weird. I don't remember that being in the original Super Mario Brothers. That was in Super Mario 3. Brothers 3 had quite a few different tunes. You know, there was like the above ground level, there was underground level, there was water level, there was airship, there was castle. Yeah, I also made it where you can kind of skip these levels. Let's say you're struggling in one of them, you can still move on to the next one. See, the biggest problem with this level is when you're underneath the ice blocks, you can't jump up through them from the bottom like you can in Super Mario 2. So that's one of the things that makes it really hard. There's like a short level. Oh, that was gross. It's kind of cool. I recreated the whales. You got those whales that shoot streams up. Not know I can do that. Throw those little cannonballs on top of the enemies. Can't pick that cannon up. Okay, I know there was a star there, but I wasn't able to get it. Where's the mushroom? I think I forgot to add a mushroom. On the other side. See, I should have had a mushroom coming in on that side. Yeah, I'm not doing that all over. That's why I made this. Like this. I could have added checkpoints in there. This is kind of cool. If you take, you can throw those. And they keep going. Okay, this one's really hard. I was saying, you can't go through the bottom of the ice blocks. It makes a huge difference. In this level. See where they're gonna come from. You are so gross. Inch my way. Oh, you know what? I forgot I added something up here. See, in this one too, I was able to recreate like the original, because before you couldn't ride on the Koopas, so I had to put like one of those beams down there. You are gross. I really got to add a lot of mushrooms. So this is like a Fry Guy. Okay, so I think we're going to stop right there. Next week I'll be doing the Tecmo Super Bowl 2 thing. Super Bowl prediction, and then the following week we'll continue with this game, doing Worlds 5, 6, and 7. So, hope you're enjoying it so far, and see you in the next video.